This is Jonathan Aggie of Fifth Pro Boxing Fans, joined by TJ Doheny, who faces Nick Ball March 15th here in Liverpool. Another big fight. TJ, how does this compare to any of your other big fights? Because you've had big fights over the years. Yeah. Where do you rank this one?
Yeah, no, it's right up there. You know, I'm moving up in class as well, so it's an opportunity to become a two-weight world champion. So it's right up there, like in my maybe top three. You know, like you got to say Inoue, the undisputed. They try to unify against Danny Roman, and now this one to become a two-weight world champion, Nick Ball. So yeah, it's right up there.
You made the point in the press conference that you've come from one world title fight straight into another. What was sort of the thinking? You know, did you ever think maybe I'll just have a warm-up or anything? But you seem to just gone straight in.
Yeah, it's not really warm-ups I was thinking of, but I did think that I was probably going to have to get one or two more wins to get myself like back up in the rankings before I'd have any opportunity. But thankfully, Nick's answered the call, and good on him as well for having the balls to do it. You know, so I am grateful for the opportunity, I will say that, and it's going to make for an absolutely cracking fight. Our styles are really going to mesh in there.
I'm hearing obviously some of the comments you made in the press conference about the Inoue fight and how it finished. Has that just motivated you that bit much more to get the job done on March 15th?
Oh yeah, I want to show this lad, like, you know, that there's no quitting me, and he's going to know in there it's going to be the toughest fight of his career, and yeah, he's going to find out very quickly that you know, he's in there with a real dog, and there's no quitting me.
What's your prediction for fight night? How do you think this plays out?
I think, as usual, it's probably cagey early on, and just because we probably be aware of each other's strengths and attributes until we start figuring each other out. But I say it's slowly going to develop into a cracking war, and you can expect some knockdowns in there as well.
I just want to talk about the Inoue fight. Obviously, fighting one of the greatest fighters of this generation, probably going to, you know, first ballot Hall of Famer. What was it like? Did it live up to the expectations of sharing a ring with someone like that?
Yeah, it was unbelievable, and especially I was having so much success in there. You know, it wasn't like I was a lamb to the slaughter in there getting beat down. You know, even the rounds I was losing, I was still having some success in there, and I was bamboozling at times with my feints and my footwork, and we knew he was wary of my power, so we tried to play on that as well, you know. But unfortunately, yeah, that shot that snuck around the back at the end of the sixth messed me up, and now I got to live with the what ifs, because there was still 6 rounds to go. Who's to say I wouldn't have put one on him over them final 6 rounds, you know? I know who's to say he couldn't have either, but I'm living with the what ifs now because of it.
Yeah, I mean, you know, talk to us about sort of the moment sort of the fight ended, because like you say, you were doing well in the fight. You know, it was shaping up for a good second half, and then it was a bit bizarre the way it ended. Just talk to us about what actually happened. Yeah,
so just at the end of the sixth, I shelled up on the ropes, and I kind of like tucked and I turned, and it was a body shot he was throwing that just snuck around the back, and it hit the muscle beside my spine and just pushed the muscle across, and I felt it, and I kind of limped back, sat down in the stool. Wasn't a problem, didn't feel a thing there, and my coach Hector Bermudez was like, he's turning the screw a little. He said, you got to go out here and bite down and get some respect back in this round. And I was like, right, here we go, tactics are changing now, it's time to bite down and, you know, go toe to toe with him. And I walked out and I went to D up, and couldn't bring my hands up fully, and I just felt that twinge really bad, and I took a step back, and then I went to go again, and I was like, nah, I had to raise my hand and halt it. It was either raise my hand and halt it, or just D up on the ropes, and he was just going to pummel me till the referee stopped it. So I think it was a smart thing to do, and lived the fight another day, and now I'm straight back into a world championship fight, you know. What
was the most impressive thing about him as a fighter?
The way he was cutting off the ring, and you don't think he's putting the pressure on, but he is. Only when I watched it back I was like, fuck, you know, he was cutting off the ring really well, and his accuracy, his punch placement was just where he was hitting me in all the right spots, you know, that way. So it wasn't more I wasn't feeling like the thudding power. Now I'm not trying to say he doesn't have that, but the shots that he was throwing, it was more like they were just all in the right spots, you know what I'm saying?
If you win this fight, do you think, you know, you'd like to welcome him to the featherweight division for a rematch?
I can never see me having a rematch with Inoue again, but who's to say, like, once I get my hands on that featherweight belt, that, you know, there's a story behind it, there's unfinished business, you know, you just never know.
You know, a lot of people, fantasise him against Tank Davis. Do you think that's just, a weight class too high? I don't even know what weight that would be at, maybe 130, but is that just too much, or do you think he's capable of going up there and being a Tank Davis?
No, Tank's an absolute dog, but if they were in the same weight class, it'd be a cracking fight. But there's too much of a gap. I think 126 is Inoue's ceiling, I really do.
Yeah. Well, TJ, I appreciate your time. Obviously, 15th of March, you're fighting Nick Bull. Just any final words, any prediction, any message to your fans?
Not so much a prediction, but the fans can expect fireworks. It's going to be a great fight, and I'll be walking away as a two-weight world champion. I can guarantee that.
TJ, appreciate your time.